G the Hypocrite, folks. Selling out his old friend Holly, who was part of home base for a couple years, because he's afraid of the cyber bullies, the cyber terrorists. Because we all know Mrs. G probably had a talking with him and said, George, it's either us or YouTube. So what did you do? You joined the dark side of the force in Noodles, thinking you can form an alliance with him and all of his cronies and then not get harassed and swatted and wellness checked. But I got another beef with you, G. The retired used car salesman. You know, I used to go on panels. You know I used to go on your panels. You know I used to go on a lot of panels. I don't go on panels anymore. Because you know why? It brings heat. And then you wind up on those ancillary channels, those sub-channels, those channels that are worthless and cite fair use and put my voice, the BERGS talents on there. But let me tell you something. You know I've gotten burged out many times and been on your panel and many other panels, and I've said the C word. We know what the C word is. And I've been on yours plenty of times saying the C word. You know, it's like the B word, calling a woman, but it's worse. You know what the C word is. Oh, but Noodles was on your live stream the other night while Holly was on there, and he called her the C word about a dozen times. And what did you do? Did you reprimand him? Did you tell him to knock it off? Did you tell him to stop? Did you time him out? Did you knock him off your panel? Did you give him the royal boot? Did you give him the royal hatoof on you? You didn't say anything. Because you know why? Because you're a wuss. You're a wimp. You're a sellout. You've sold out to the dark side of the force because you're afraid of the heat. You can't take the heat. The heat is on. Like the Glenn Frey song from the 1984 film Beverly Hills Cop. The heat is on. You couldn't take the heat because Mrs. G gave you an ultimatum. Mrs. G, the mother of your 3 cubs, said it's either me and the cubs or you and your stupid porch and your stupid wax and your stupid 100 Marlboro Light filters and your stupid YouTube program. She wears the pants. We've all seen it before. She's come out many times before and said, George, talking to you like she's your mother. We've seen it many times. And you give her the look, the bad boy look. But she's the one who's bad. She owns you. You a simp. You a wuss. You're a hypocrite. You sold out, Holly. But you know what? All the women will still come back to you because you know what? Because that's how they are. Because they love the drama. Because they love the drama, folks. And this is all you're going to see the BERGS doing, folks, from now on. For the foreseeable future, you see the BERGS doing pre-recorded rants. I just went live for an hour, 15 minutes playing the guitar. Obviously, they don't want to hear the guitar. They want to hear the mouthpiece. So I'll give you the mouthpiece in the form of pre-recorded content. Went live for an hour, 20 minutes. Had 15 people in there. It's pretty obvious people don't want the guitar. They want the mouthpiece. They want the hammer. They want the shovel. Okay? And I'm just telling you right now. because I've been in there several times and I used the C word and you would kick me off panel. You block me, you'd boot me, you'd mute me. Oh yeah, he's really quick on that trigger finger with the mute button, huh? And then your little lackeys, Sean the S word, and you know, you would say, oh, Bergs abuses women. He calls them the C word. Well, Noodles was in there abusing Holly. I didn't hear Sean I didn't hear anyone sticking up for Holly except for me. I made a video the other day sticking up for her. Why don't you make a response? Why don't you make a response video to me? Oh, that's right, you don't do pre-recorded content. You just do home base with your peeps. Much love, my peeps. There ain't no love over there. You're a sellout. You sold out your good friend Holly to the dark side of the force because you couldn't take the heat. You couldn't take the heat from all those soit people, the toxic people of YouTube, the sewer of YouTube. You couldn't take the heat. And your mama gave you an ultimatum, and you caved in. I thought you were a big, bad Greek man, huh? The Greek sausage. More like the Greek Vienna wiener. Vienna sausage. Little pinky dink 3-incher. Gee, the hypocrite, folks. Throwing Holly under the bus. What do you got to say about that? You know it's true. Because the Bergs, all he does is spit the truth. With that being said, Emperor 55 out.